Thank you. I didn't have my mic on. I hope everybody heard what I said. Okay. So we will have our opening prayer by Father Christian Anderson from St. Mary's. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, we're all standing. Cool. Well, let us pray. God, we thank you for a new year to step into and find new motivation and new vision. May it be given from you above, the God of all wisdom. Work through these board members, work through every single member of this district, and for all the hungry hearts and minds that are here in this setting, that all yearn for the same thing, which is to have a formative and awesome and healthy education for the children. So Lord, we can't do this on our own. You are the unmoved mover, as Martin Luther King said. So move through us. You gave us all gifts. Every single one of us has a gift here. And I pray for the school board, for them to shine. They've been called here and been called to be servant leaders of this community. May they surrender to your great wisdom that you placed upon them, and use these gifts for the goodness of the children and the teachers and for our whole civilization, Lord. All this we ask in your name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Please stay up for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mrs. Falls, would you call the roll, please?
Dr. Moriarty?
Here.
Mrs. Roberts?
Here.
Mrs. Powers?
Here.
Mrs. Russell?
Here.
Mrs. Pritchett?
Here. Well, the reason you're all here today, I'm sure, I'd like to welcome the Palm City Elementary Band and Chorus under the direction of Mr. Monty Cancilla. They will be performing, sorry, go ahead, you can clap. They will be performing the American patriotic song, This Is My Country, written by Don Ray and Al Jacobs. They are also performing a medley of songs by the Beatles. I also would like to say hello to Gigi, who's watching us live, I believe from Arizona. So welcome, Gigi, if you can hear me. So Palm City Elementary and Mr. Cancilla, the floor is yours. You guys are doing a great job. What grade are you guys in? Fourth and fifth? Doing really well. Thank you for coming here today. Capo on? Sure. Thank you so much for coming. It was wonderful. Bye, Gigi. Just let them finish. Okay. If it is okay with the board, I would like to go a little bit out of order to 13.01, School Board Appreciation Month, Jennifer DeShazo and John Michael Tillett with Principal Chris Forte.
Introduce you to Hidden Oaks Middle School student John Michael Tillett and proud Hidden Oaks Middle School principal, Mr. Chris Forte. John Michael is going to get in a moment to tell you all why he's here and what he'd like to celebrate with you, and I'll also allow Mr. Forte to share a little bit about what makes John Michael an exceptional Hidden Oaks Middle School Shark Scholar. So, John Michael.
Good evening, members of the Martin County School Board. I'm John Michael Tillett, and I first want to start off by thanking Ms. Pritchett for inviting me to this meeting, and thank you for all the kind responses I've received from everyone. I would like to take the opportunity today to personally express my gratitude for all the hard work and dedication everyone's shown. As most of you may be aware, I created a flyer honoring School Board Appreciation Month, which was shared via social media. This post has received numerous amounts of positive feedback. However, it was the least I could do in order to show my appreciation for each and everyone has truly inspired me. I look forward to being part of the Martin County School Board community in the future. Again, thank you so much for providing me this opportunity here to speak today and inspiring me to work towards my dreams and goals. Thank you.
Thank you, John. We really appreciate the email that you sent us. It was totally unexpected. I have to confess, I did not know it was School Board Appreciation Month, so you let me know, and I just felt like the community should see what you're capable of and what a nice, fine gentleman you are. So thank you very much.
Of course, thank you.
Welcome.
Good evening, School Board Chair, Ms. Pritchett, Superintendent, Mr. Main, and school board members. My name is Chris Forte. I'm the very proud principal of Hidden Oaks Middle School. I have the honor today of talking about John Michael Tillett, just a little brief words of what he does at our school. It's probably easier to talk about what he doesn't do at our school because there's so much that he does at our school, so I'm just going to list off a few key things. John Michael Tillett is our vice president of our NJHS. He's our president of our student council. He's our president of our yearbook club. He is the reason we started a pickleball club at our school. He is an Odyssey of the Mind team member. He is a debate club member, a Cambridge ambassador. He's in charge of our school spirit. He's an 8th grade representative and was the moderator for our Choice Open House program this year in front of parents that he did not know. Inside the classroom this year alone, John Michael Tillett is a 2-time honor roll recipient. Besides his involvement, his character traits are unmatched as a scholar that is driven, kind, caring, not afraid to reach out at all, and we are very proud to have John Michael Tillett as a student at Hidden Oaks Middle School and represent Martin County.
Thank you very much. I wanted everybody to know that John created this. He took the logo of every one of our schools in the district and put it on the outside of the certificate to represent the entire district, which I thought was really creative. Thank you so much. To accept this agenda with the following items added, 7.04, items updated, 4.02, 7.03, 11.01, 11.02, 12.01, 18.01, 18.02, 18.03, 19.19, 19.20, items removed, 19.28, and 2 items pulled to action, 4.03 and 4.02.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Ms. Falls, Ms. Roberts made the motion, and Dr. Moriarty second? Oh, I'm sorry.
I made
Powers.
Ms. Powers made the motion, and Dr. Moriarty seconded. Thank you. May I have a motion to accept the items of consent?
So moved, with the exception of the two moved to action.
Second.
Ms. Roberts motioned and Dr. Moriarty seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Right. Moving right along. We come to board member discussion, 12.01, school choice for residents and non-residents. This is a new policy. Any discussion?
So I'm assuming this is just for us to set the priorities for school choice for the coming August school year, correct?
Yes, correct.
Is it?
No. This is a policy. This is a,
Apologize.
yeah. So at the workshop, we did a couple policies, but this is in order to get it so that this is the discussion period so that then we can have a first read and we can have an advertising review and a final read and get it done before school choice actually happens. So, and you see that it's been redone. So it is including the information that was discussed at the workshop. So if you look at your updated stuff, you'll see, and the main thing that you're seeing in here is, you know how we always take our in-district people first and then the out-of-district people, but we have the group of people, so think of them in buckets, the first bucket being the foster care military people, and before the second bucket would then go straight to the people who didn't meet that requirement. But now there's one step in between those two that includes students that are on a high school specialty path. And then the same way between, in the out-of-district people, there's that inserted bucket in between the two of them. So it's also including that. So that's the main piece. Okay, Marcia? We're good? Okay. So then, correct me if I'm wrong, so then we will see this for an advertising review at a meeting, and then we will have a final approval, correct?
March,
Yes.
February. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it'll catch up with all the other ones that we're doing in February for a final
Yes.
approval.
So the Feb workshop and the Feb meeting. Thank you. Food and Nutrition Services Employee Recognition Awards for the Florida School Nutrition Association, Laura Homodell. Welcome.
Good afternoon, School Chair Pritchett, school board members, and Superintendent Main. I'm Laura Homodell, Director of Food and Nutrition Services. I'm here to acknowledge the 3 food and nutrition employees who won awards from the State School Nutrition Association. Out of 10 possible awards, Martin County School District, FNS, won 3. Those awards will be given out October 2025 due to Hurricane Milton. So we're here to recognize them because it's been quite a while. Here's a recap. Award winner Thomas Gallagher. Food and nutrition recognitions. Humanitarian Award winner Thomas Gallagher. The Humanitarian Award recognizes nominees who have applied their knowledge and expertise to help others within their community and a humanitarian effort. When a need arises, Tom is there to help out our school community. Whether it's changing a tire, helping in our kitchens, or assisting in another department, Tom is there to lend a hand. Tom is all about the kids, making an appearance as his alter ego, Batman. Super School Award winner Christy Cole. The Super School Award recognizes nominees who have gone above and beyond to encourage student wellness and meal participation during National School Lunch Week. Christy's creativity shine through fun, engaging activities involving the school, such as morning announcements, digital signage, costumes, themed meals, photo booth, and tons of contests. Meal participation went up approximately 20%. Smart Start Award winner Mary Ellen Burgos. The Smart Start Award recognizes nominees who increased student participation during National School Breakfast Week. With the theme of Surfs Up with School Breakfast, Mary Ellen decorated with a beach-like setting, hosting fun contests with the grand prize winner receiving an underwater polarized camera. School breakfast provides the fuel for student success, and as a result, Mary Ellen increased student participation by 11%. Congratulations to all of our FNS state winners. Thank you for providing the resources to nourish student success. And we have Tom, Mary Ellen, and Christy here, if you'd come up. Ellen.
Congratulations. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Next, we have Jennifer Borges with the Sunshine State School Board recognition.
Good evening, Madam Chair Pritchett, board members, and Superintendent Maine. My name is Jennifer Borges, and I am the Coordinator of Science. I am honored to present our Martin County representative for the annual Sunshine State Scholar Program. The Sunshine State Scholar Program allows each school district throughout Florida to select its top 11th grade student in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. These scholars, along with their parents, convene to receive recognition for their achievements. They also have opportunities to meet with representatives from Florida's colleges and universities, learn about STEM-related programs of study, and experience why Florida is the best state to learn and pursue an exciting career in the STEM disciplines. It is my immense pleasure to announce this year's representative and alternate. The 2025 Martin County Sunshine State Scholar Representative from South Fork High School is Varun Singh. The 2025 Martin County Sunshine State Scholar Alternate from Jensen Beach High School is Madeline Parr.
Congratulations. We have Kiana Kelly, Celebrate Literacy Week. Welcome.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Madam Chair Pritchett, Superintendent Maine, and school board members. My name is Kiana Kelly, and I am with Children's Services County of Martin County, and I'm grateful and honored to be here today regarding Celebrate Literacy Week. And before I talk about Celebrate Literacy Week, I just want to sort of catch everybody up to speed on some of the great things that have been going on since the last time I was in front of you. So back over the summer, I requested a proclamation for Martin Reed's, which would be the joining of forces and the acknowledgement that we are all going to work towards making our county a literacy leader. After that, we had the film Sentence shown, and that documentary created a buzz. It created an ignite moment in our community, and we had about 50 people decide that they want to volunteer. We were also able to gather our executive roundtable and get some direction, some structure, and some leadership. In addition to that, you guys were gracious enough to sign off on, and we have collaborated with the Education Foundation to have the first ever lab school in this county, which is super exciting. We are going to see phenomenal results at that location, Port Salerno Elementary. It is an AVID school, and they are on board and ready to go. And I just want to give you a couple of quick fun facts. In the 1 year that I have been doing this work, I have had over 146 meetings, conferences, and conversations in the community with various organizations, leadership, and community members. Put over 1,100 miles on my car, and we have had a lot of fun and a lot of excitement. And so Celebrate Literacy Week is about building literacy, constructing the foundation for success. And what does that look like? I think you guys just saw a phenomenal example of what the fruits of children reading early looks like. It looks like the young man that was just standing here at this podium and pouring his heart out. It looks like dedication, commitment to excellence in academic, striving, right? So we are super excited that we had a living example at the same time that I'm requesting this proclamation. And we are having the Celebrate Literacy Kickoff. It is our first Celebrate Literacy Kickoff event that is taking place this Saturday at 10th Street. Registration is required. It is from 1:30 to 4:30, and it has grown. And we have about 50 people registered right now. So we want people to come out. It's a free day, free food, free events. Everything is connected to literacy and demonstrating how literacy connects to construction and events. Everything that you touch, everything that you do, you're going to need to be literate. And I just want to leave you guys with our mission statement or our vision, our framing question, which is, what does it take to grow literate, compassionate, creative citizens that can change the world? That's the objective of Martin Reed's. And anyone that's interested in learning more, please go to our website, sign up to be a volunteer. We have streamlined the volunteer process, which we're excited about that as well. Great things are going to come out of this. So thank you for your support, and we're excited.
Thank you. Can you repeat the event that you talked about, the date and the time?
Yes, ma'am. A Celebrate Literacy kickoff event is January 25th at the 10th Street Community Center. It's from 1:30 to 4:30, and you can register through our Facebook page or on Eventbrite.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, Ms. Pritchett, I will also add that during Celebrate Literacy Week, anyone can volunteer to read in one of our classrooms, whether it's a K-12 public school or one of our early learning centers, in our public schools, but also our private providers. So we are welcoming any volunteers that would like to read to children. We have the books provided to the early learning centers already. for VPK and our littlest learners as well. So please, if you'd like to volunteer, let us know.
Thank you.
And any board members that are interested in recording a short segment that we would be able to use for our social media, illustrating or highlighting why reading is important to you and how it's made you a leader, that would be phenomenal. That would be so helpful. I think it's so important for the kids to see models and see the destination that they're trying to get to. We want to get them away from thinking that it's just a test or it's just something boring in school, and that it is actually a life skill, that they will need this for the rest of their life, and we want them to have a great relationship with reading.
Who should we contact if we're interested?
Me.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Kiana.
Absolutely.
Doing the proclamation to approve it.
Do we have a proclamation?
I thought we,
Yeah, it's in the.
In the agenda.
right. So may I have a motion to enter the proclamation for the Martin County School District for Celebrate Literacy Week?
I have a
moved.
second.
Motion by Ms. Roberts, seconded by Dr. Moriarty. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I will read it for you. How's that? Okay. This proclamation declaring January 27 to 31, 2025, Celebrate Literacy Week in Martin County. Whereas Martin Reads seeks to increase awareness and community engagement surrounding literacy in Martin County, and whereas a declaration of the week of January 27th to 31st, 2025, as Celebrate Literacy Week, Florida provides opportunities for awareness, literacy activities, and advocacy of the youth. Whereas children who are unable to read by 3rd grade are more likely to drop out of high school, engage in criminal activity, and experience poverty as adults, and whereas Martin Reads is dedicated to increasing the literacy rate of our children to 90%, but no less than 70% by the year 2030, with robust partnerships in the community, and whereas, as a community of excellence, we are committed to having learners that are equipped, knowledgeable, and literate. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed by Martin County School District that January 27th through the 31st, 2025 is Celebrate Literacy Week in Martin County, Florida. Further, the board encourages all citizens to join in the effort to increase literacy and support the youth of our community with action and advocacy. Passed and duly adopted this 21st day of January 2025, Martin County School Board. Thank you. Good one, right? We can clap. All right. So now we're going to go to our information-only reports. I'd like to let you...
Wait, it's 14:02.
Did I miss? I apologize, Lana. Please forgive me. Lana Barros, Industry Certifications in Environmental Science. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Thank you so much. Good evening, Madam Chair Pritchett, Superintendent Main, members of the school board, esteemed colleagues and guests. My name's Lana Barros. I am the proud director of Innovation and Choice for the Martin County School District. Tonight, I'm excited to share an achievement that underscores the strength of collaboration, innovation, and our unwavering commitment to student success. Last year, our department, Innovation and Choice, partnered with our science department and our 3 high schools to launch a groundbreaking initiative, which was integrating career certifications in the core environmental science curriculum. This effort introduced the Ecology, Conservation, and Management certification through Ducks Unlimited, and it offered nearly 400 students, predominantly freshmen, possibly the ones described by our Children's Services Council, an opportunity to earn career and professional education, industry certification, and give them a head start on their life. And the results were remarkable. We had 75% of our students achieve this acceleration mechanism It brought over $150,000 into our school district in bonus funding, and it exemplifies how diverse students can thrive when given innovative opportunities. So these accomplishments are a testament to determination and talent of our students and teachers alike, and our schools. So today I'd like to briefly recognize Jennifer Borges. Come on up here. She's our coordinator of science, and Jessica Warren, who she couldn't be here tonight, our CTE coach. They really spearheaded this initiative that contributed to our program's success, but their collaborative efforts with our schools, who are all here as well, ensured a smooth and impactful implementation that elevated both student and learning and career future readiness.
Good evening again. I'm Jennifer Borges, the K-12 Science Coordinator, and I would like to commemorate this success as I'm delighted to welcome Caitlin Plant, our Territory Manager for ICEV, to present signage that can be proudly displayed in our schools to celebrate this program and inspire future achievements. Today, we have with us Principal Vogel and Assistant Principal Connolly from Jensen Beach High School. From Martin County High School, we have teacher Mrs. Seeley and student Bella Papsadero. And from South Fork High School, we have Principal Thompson and Assistant Principal Wanell. Thank you for your time and support as we continue to empower our students to reach their full potential.
Good morning, board, or evening, man, it's been a day. Thank you all for allowing me to come here today to present these boards to these amazing teachers. They were part of a first round of rollout across the state of Florida. We only had a few districts across the state doing this. So they heard me out one day and kind of took the initiative to try something new and be innovative. And now with their help and them encouraging other districts across the state, we've grown the numbers of students working through our Ducks Unlimited curriculum on ICEV up to 50,000 students across the state of Florida are all learning the same thing in their environmental science classes. So I thank you guys for being a major part in that, and I'm very excited to see what they do this year with these students.
So each one of these boards has every single student who earned this certification for their school. So these can be proudly displayed on their school campus to inspire the students who are currently in the program and our future successes ahead. So come on up here.
And they'll get one of these.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We're now going to go to our information-only reports. Our student rep, Jamie Paulson, is not here today. She is participating in a weightlifting competition. So we wish her luck. We're sorry she's not here, but we know she's going to do very well. And now Derek Lowe with our district update.
Good evening, everyone. Madam Pritchett, members of the board, Superintendent Main. My name is Derek Lowe. I'm the coordinator of public information for the Martin County School District, and as always, it's my pleasure to bring you this month's district update. Kicking off things, the second episode of the Martin County School District's podcast, known as All in Martin, is now available for the community to both watch or listen to. This episode features our Chief of Security and Safety, Mr. Frank Frangella, who explains the differences between lockdowns and lockouts and shares how the recently renewed millage referendum is contributing to the safety in all of our schools. It also features Bessie Creek Elementary Principal Stacy Schmitz, who previews the kindergarten blast-off events happening at all of our elementary schools on February 11th at 5:30 p.m. The All in Martin podcast is a great way to stay informed about the amazing work that is happening across our district every day. You can catch episodes on YouTube, Spotify, and now officially on Apple Podcasts as well. Podcast episodes are uploaded on the 15th of every month. The Martin County School District is also proud to announce its inaugural district-wide Black History Month celebration. This event will honor African American culture, showcase the creativity of our talented students, and highlight the strength of our community. The celebration will take place next month on Saturday, February 22nd from 9 to noon at the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Stewart, located at 551 Southeast Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Attendees will enjoy captivating performances by students from various schools throughout our district. Martin County High School hospitality students will also be preparing a selection of dishes inspired by renowned chefs Bryant Terry and Jocelyn Jackson, whose work merges culinary innovation with cultural storytelling. This event provides an opportunity for the community to come together and celebrate history, culture, and the achievements of our students. We hope the Martin County community will join us for this very special occasion. We're going to rewind into 2024 briefly, On December 16th of last year, we celebrated 27 outstanding employees during the Martin County School District's School-Related Employee of the Year ceremony. This event honored the invaluable contributions of educational support staff who ensure student success. And this year, Mr. Joshua Oviedo, pictured here, an ELL paraprofessional at Dr. David L. Anderson Middle School, was named our district's overall school-related employee of the year. A proud graduate of our district, Mr. Oviedo supports English learners and students with exceptionalities, drawing from his own experience as an English learner to inspire students. Beyond the classroom, he has coached volleyball and soccer, participated in parent engagement nights, and strengthened connections between families and schools. His dedication and leadership truly reflect our mission to educate all students for success, and we are so proud to submit his name now for the state-level recognition. We're going to watch a quick video from the night that Mr. Oviedo, along with many of our other school-related employees, were recognized.
Providing support in and out of the classroom. Our school-related employees are the heartbeat of our schools.
You touch those students in ways that teachers often don't get to touch them because you see them in and out of those special moments, in the gaps, as we would say.
On this night, they're honored for being difference makers. It's the 2024-2025 School-Related Employee of the Year celebration.
You represent the very best of our district, and your work ensures that our students have the support they need to thrive.
The big moment of this evening, the announcement of the overall winner, Mr. Joshua Oviedo, a paraprofessional from Dr. David L. Anderson Middle School. A moment made even more special as Mr. Jeff Raymond, his former principal, was the one to share the news.
Your principal, Ms. Jared, so he's a stallion now, just raved about you. Joshua, who will come up in a moment, is a paraprofessional by title, but he does everything at that school. He's volunteering, he's coaching, he's at the dances, he's working on his degree.
Joshua's journey has come full circle, from Martin County student to a passionate educator giving back to his community.
I go into the classroom, co-teach. All of my class doesn't speak English, so not only do we translate, but we're also teaching alongside the teacher, so the kids can understand what's going on. And it's so cool to have started from kindergarten to 12th grade, and to go back into the school system was really awesome. It just shows that I just wanted to be there, just like somebody was there for me.
Joshua was one of 27 outstanding nominees honored, including the 24-25 recipient of the Mary J. Brogan Scholarship Award, Pamela Lopez from Willoughby Learning Center. Congratulations to Mr. Oviedo, Miss Lopez, and all the incredible school-related employees who make a difference every day.
Also, just before the beginning of winter break, students with lunch debt in the Martin County School District received the gift of a fresh start thanks to the generosity of the School Lunch Fairy, who, as many of you know, is no stranger in our school district. This nonprofit, founded by 2 students from Wellington, Florida, donated $3,000 to completely erase all of the unpaid lunch debt in our district, benefiting over 500 students. Their kindness supports our mission of ending student hunger, and it's important to know that no child is ever turned away from a nutritious meal, regardless of the available balance in their school lunch account. School meal programs, are essential to students' health and academic success, and we're incredibly grateful for this meaningful impact on our community. 51 outstanding high school seniors from the Martin County School District have been nominated for the 42nd Annual Pathfinder Awards. These prestigious awards, presented every year by the Palm Beach Post, recognize the top students in both Martin and Palm Beach counties across 18 categories, including but not limited to academics, arts, athletics, and vocational achievements. Winners will be announced during the Pathfinder Award celebration, which will be held later this year in May. And we're incredibly proud of our nominees for their remarkable accomplishments and look forward to honoring them once again after they have been named official Pathfinder Award winners. That concludes this month's district update. Until next month, you can find us wherever you scroll. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, pretty much everywhere. Thank you.
Thank you, Derek. Superintendent update?
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair, members of the board. Just also wanted to piggyback on Joshua winning School-Related Employee of the Year. As soon as he finishes his degree, he will be teaching for us here in the Martin County School District, so we're extremely excited to see that happen. And when it does, we will be sure to make that announcement to you. I also want to make a special thank you to our Palm City Elementary School Band and Choir, Principal Rabner, who is in the audience, and Mr. Kinsilla. They did a wonderful job, and it's always a pleasure to have our students perform, so thank you, Principal Rabner. And I do have an update on Jamie Paulson. Currently, as of 30 minutes ago, she was tied for first place in her category going into the second round. And the girls' weightlifting team at South Fork High School took second place. So
Awesome.
We're, just to give you that little update.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Martin County School District is excited to welcome future students during our kindergarten blast-off on February 11th at 5:30 p.m. Parents and caregivers of children who will be 5 years old on or before September 1st are invited to visit their home zone school to prepare for the upcoming school year. Families will tour the school, meet the leadership team, visit a kindergarten classroom, and learn about transportation, school meals, after-school care, and enrollment. Registration for kindergarten opens the same day online with support available during the event. Boundary maps and the documents needed to register can be found on our website, martinschools.org. And much like enrollment for kindergarten, the Martin County School District will begin accepting enrollment for applications for its voluntary pre-kindergarten programs for the 25-26 school year on February 3rd. VPK is free 3-hour early learning program designed to prepare 4-year-olds for kindergarten by building a strong foundation for future success. A full-day wraparound program is also available for $360 per month, should families choose to take advantage of that. To be eligible, children must be 4 years old on or before September 1st and reside in an eligible school attendance zone. Enrollment is limited and available at select schools. So for more information, again, all required documents and school locations, please visit our website, martinschools.org. I'm very happy to bring you this next piece of Jensen Beach High School. It's the latest in the Martin County School District to unveil its newly renovated Innovation and Knowledge Center, a transformation that reflects a district-wide commitment to creating modern learning environments and moving away from the traditional media centers. Formerly known as the Media Center, this space has been redesigned with input from students, faculty, and community members to foster collaboration and creativity. The Innovation and Knowledge Center at Jensen Beach High School features advanced makerspace technology, including 3D printers, sewing machines, flexible furniture that allows for dynamic group projects, and hands-on learning by teachers. This initiative is part of a broader effort across the entire district to enhance media centers as hubs of innovation, empowering students and educators to engage in cross-discipline collaboration. Watch the video to see the transformation and to learn how these new spaces throughout the district will engage educational visions.
This is our brand-new Innovation Knowledge Center. It used to be a media center. It has been a whole year in the making with input from our students, our faculty, our CTE teachers, our media specialists, and our community members. So this was a project of the heart with lots of love, and our students got to drive this project, so that's what's most important about it.
In the case of my students, yes, they got a chance to actually be up front in it all, just in the design process of how it all worked. Mr. Mayhew, the entrepreneurship instructor, he did the same thing with his kids as well.
It was just looking for an opportunity to do what we do with career and technical education, which is to allow and provide resources and opportunities for the kids to foster innovation and collaboration.
It seems more intuitive for people to find what they're looking for. It also provides more working area than before, because remember last time there's a few tables and they're all clumped together, but now there's different types of tables to appeal to different people, so I think that's really nice.
The media center is kind of historically more, it was a term coined I think in the 70s, so it's high time that it, moves along and we just bring more innovation into it.
It will have a banner machine, so we'll be able to make our own banners. It'll have sewing machines. It'll have 3D printers. It will have a laser cutter in it. It'll have all state-of-the-art makerspace activities. And every single piece of furniture in this media center, in this innovation center, is on wheels.
It also encourages people to not just pick up a book and leave, but they can actually sit here and read the book they're borrowing. So that's really nice too.
Now this is more of a place to soar and create, and I think that's pretty awesome.
Go Falcons!
Our 2024 graduation rates have been released, and the Martin County School District is proud to announce a remarkable achievement of our overall graduation rate at 92%, surpassing the state average of 89.7. Graduation rates for the class of 2024 were released by the Florida Department of Education and marks the highest graduation rate in Martin County since the 2021-2020 school year. We also received graduation rates for each individual high school, and this is where I am exceptionally proud, with Jensen Beach High School going from 97% to 98%, Martin County High School going from 92.8% to 96%, and South Fork High School going from 88.6 to 92.7. This success reflects the dedication of our students, teachers, and staff. But staff knows that 92% graduation rate is not good enough, and we had a meeting last week to discuss ways in which we can continue increasing graduation rate, and Mr. LaBarbera and his team continue to look for ways in which we can further enhance and increase from that 92%. But I do want to congratulate the 3 traditional high schools and their efforts made to increase their overall graduation rate as we continue towards our trajectory of becoming the #1 school district. At this time, this concludes my superintendent's update. Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, we are going to go to public comment. It's 5 o'clock. Citizen input is vital to the improvement of our district. Most times, your remarks may be listened to without comment from the board members or superintendent. This does not mean they are heard with any less intensity or concern. Where appropriate, the superintendent and staff will investigate your comments and report back to you and the board with an answer. We thank you for taking the time and having the concern to make our district better. Your presentation to the board should not exceed 3 minutes. Letters or statements from others not present can be given to our clerk, who will be sure that each board member and the superintendent receive a copy. To keep our records straight and authentic, our policy does not permit you to read the statements of others into the record. My first speakers are Julie and Jean Wright. If you wish, you may each take 3 minutes, but you are certainly welcome to come up together. Followed by Dr. Lindley Miller.
Good afternoon. We are Julie Roberts and Jean Wright, and we both teach at Warfield Elementary. We are both in our 36th year of education. We wanted to take just a few minutes to share with you all how blessed we are to be teaching in our hometown of Indiantown at Warfield Elementary School. We have an amazing group of administrators, teachers, and support staff, which includes our paraprofessionals and the therapists that we work with, the parents, and the most wonderful group of students that we could ever hope for. The reason we chose this particular board meeting to speak were, one, because this month marks both of our 36 years that we both began our careers in Martin County as brand new teachers. And two, we wanted to acknowledge our school board members during School Board Appreciation Month and be able to say thank you for allowing us to do this incredible, amazing job we get to do every day. And thank you for the support you give us so that we can support our students. Almost 4 years ago, our administrative team asked the two of us to co-teach the self-contained varying exceptionalities class at Warfield. At the time, one of us was teaching ESC pre-K and the other was a support facilitator with the 4th grade students. We had both planned on staying in these positions until we retired. However, when we were asked to co-teach this class, we both felt like this was the right thing to do, and it would help us to serve our community's children even more than we had already been doing. We both immediately began working on completing any certifications needed, and by August, we were ready to start our new venture. The class we teach is more than an exceptional needs class or a class with children who may be 1 to 2 grade levels behind. It is a class with many different exceptionalities. We have muscular dystrophy, Down syndrome, autism, intellectual disabilities, speech and language delays, developmental delays, just to name a few. We look at these titles not just as labels or disabilities, but as different abilities. And we work hard each day, literally from the time we get up each morning until our head is on the pillow each night, to meet the needs of every student in our class. When we began this journey, we had no idea what would lie ahead of us. What we did know is that we would do our very best to make each and every child successful and as happy as we could possibly make them. We can both honestly say that this has been the hardest job we have ever encountered, yet the most rewarding, because we always say any day with the kids is a good day. This year, along with the other students throughout the district, our students took the Florida Assessment of Student Thinking, or the FAST, for progress monitoring. Our students are expected to make gains throughout the 3 times this test is given each year. From the first progress monitoring assessment at the beginning of the school year to the second assessment, given just a few weeks ago, each student in our class who took the test, with the exception of 3, made some type of progress, and that is colossal. Last school year, we pioneered the Special Olympics for the school district right within our own classroom. This year, we are continuing the same trend, but stepping it up a little bit by adding different games and also inviting a general education class to join us. Our class and our general education friends will be showcasing these sports on March the 5th, 2025, and each of you, along with our Superintendent Maine, are cordially invited to come to Warfield and enjoy our students' talents. We are very proud of our students, and we will keep pushing them academically, but more importantly, we are so proud of the gains that they have made in their daily life skills. Our job is not done, though. Our number one goal for the students in our class is that they become good, successful, productive citizens in society. We know that our students can learn and that they will learn. And we know this because we've been blessed to witness the incredible gains they have made these past 4 years, both academically and in their social and life skills. We'd like to thank those of you who have visited our sweet class and met our precious students. They love it when we have company. We would like to extend a warm welcome to you all and an open invitation to our stellar school board and visit our students anytime you wish. And thank you all so much for all that you all do and for your support for our children.
Thank you. 36 years, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Dr. Lindley Miller.
Good evening. Sorry, I have a cold, but I'm going to do the best I can. My name is Dr. Lindley Miller, and I'm just asking about the pool. It's still not open. It has been months since the inspection that inspected nothing. Did anyone actually read the document? The repairs that they want to do little for the actual pool. Have we gotten bids for the electrician? They didn't inspect the electricity, so they blindly gave us an estimate, which is forcing a delay and forcing us to get bids. Do you know that Sailfish Splash rents their pool to college swim teams over the winter break? They booted the Martin County swimmers that aren't in the privileged TCA club, and we lost practice times. When asked why out-of-state teams get the times, it's because of money. Well, why can't our pool benefit from this money? Time closed is money lost. So we continue not to have fairness for swim teams, lack of practice times if you're not in TCA, no classes in the pool, meaning no students in seats, no open swims on evening, weekends, or summer days, no lifeguard training, no scuba training classes, no adult learning to swim programs, no water aerobics, synchronized swimming can't use our pool, water polo can't use our pool, we can't rent the pool out for parties, and we don't even have a pool committee anymore that I used to be on. Our pool is nice and could do so much for the community and for our kids, most importantly. Can we please get this moving? Can we get the pool manager involved who has a personal connection to the pool and wants to make it happen? He's left out of the loop, and we're left out of the loop. I want to do fundraising, and even Brian Mast offered assistance 3 months ago, and we're still standing here. Let the people who care make this happen. Thank you.
Could you please go over to our other Dr. Miller, and she will show you on our website all pool updates in real time. You're welcome. That concludes public comment. I skipped over board information share in deference to public comment. So do we have any board members who would like to share anything? No? Okay. So now we're going to our action only items. This is where I'm not, do I? 40, okay, we're going to do 403, which was pulled to action. 4.03. Ms. Roberts?
Yeah, so when I look at 4.03, hang on. This is an emergency purchase that has to do with Warfield Elementary, and my question was, it appears to be for two things. One is for professional learning, which I understand. The second piece is for, I'm assuming, instructional materials for grade 3 through 5. And I'm wondering why that instructional material is not in the instructional material budget.
This was extra materials that was recommended by the Bureau of School Improvement. The 20, the one where it says 20, those are for the students that were retained. That's going to help with intervention for reading. And then the other one is for the entire grade 3 through 5 extra supplemental materials that are consumables that can be used for tutoring as well as in-class instruction that goes along with a benchmark curriculum. It's just, it was stuff that we didn't order originally. It was something that came recommended in order to improve instruction, improve and give those kids the scaffolds and things that they needed, that we order them.
Okay, so I guess my question is to Mr. Morris. about consumables. Would consumables come under the regular strip for?
In the, Carter Morrison, Assistant Superintendent for Finance, yes. In the, when we purchase the materials from the regular adoption budget, we do provide funding for workbooks, materials from prior adoptions as well. So yes, we do provide those materials.
So would that part of this come from that strip?
So
Or-
there are two, if you look on the agenda item, there are two account strips. One is, I believe, 4310, and if you look on the other account strip, you will see 4520. That is in the agenda item that notates the purchase outside of, it's actually in 4.02, it's documented there.
Oh, I'm not seeing it in 4.03 then.
It's at the
That's what I'm
very
missing.
first one on 4.02, there are two account strips. You will see that there.
In the updated item, okay. All right, thank you very much. I move
You're welcome.
approval of 4.03.
Second.
Ms. Roberts' motion, Dr. Moriarty approved. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, pulled to action 4.02.
I also move approval of 4.02.
Second.
Ms. Roberts' motion, Ms. Powers' second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. You're welcome. So now, so school board travel, any comments about that? I'm sorry, I apologize, I'm so used to. School board travel,
Move for approval. Actually, the public wants to speak.
yeah. Does anybody want to say anything about any of these action items?
Oh,
You're welcome
just
to
the
do
school
so.
board
Just
travel.
the school board travel. 18, so I need a motion to approve.
Motion. I second that motion.
Okay, Ms. Russell, motion, Dr. Moriarty, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, 18.02, ratification of AFSCME tentative agreement for school year 2024-25.
Move approval.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion, Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Non-bargaining salary increase for 24-25.
Move approval.
Second.
Ms. Roberts, motion, Dr. Moriarty, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Requisitions to be approved for purchase order over $100,000. Motion.
Move approval.
Second.
Ms. Roberts' motion, that was a tie. Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
18.05, E-rate Edge Network Switch Refresh.
Move approval of 18.05.
Yeah, I'll second that, and thank you.
Ms. Powers' motion, Ms. Roberts' second. All those in favor?
Aye.
1806, Stewart Middle School Phase 3 GMP Amendment.
Move approval.
Second.
Ms. Roberts' motion, Dr. Moriarty second. All those in favor?
Aye.
18.07, this is the Master Board Program. Whenever we have a new board member join us, we generally have a Master Board Program, which FSBA comes and we do team building. So we need to determine if we are going to do that this year. I need to know from Dr. Moriarty what your availability is.
Is it a full day, half day?
It's 7 hours.
7 hours, so
Yes.
full day.
It's a full day. And we will do our best to accommodate your schedule, but this is a great team-building experience, and we like to do that.
I love team building. Can't
Okay.
wait.
If we could just get some dates,
Yeah.
because do you know when we're looking?
Well, we
Because
have to let them
February-
know by March that we are interested, But
Okay.
I need to find out availability before I give dates, because,
Well, I mean, can we have Diane talk to the board to see what our
sure,
availability is?
that would be fine.
Because I know February and March are already booking up.
Sure. What I'd really like to know is that if we're interested in doing this, and
Yes.
I need to have Ms. Falls let FSBA know that we are going to participate. So that's what I wanted to do today. With
So
the-
I would move approval that we move forward with scheduling the master board training and have Ms. Falls get dates that will work for the board members.
And I'll second that, and I think you need our signature all on one piece of paper, too.
Yes, okay. Ms. Powers, motion. Ms. Roberts, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Did I?
Very excited by that.
Oh, good. Right. We are now going.
Just wait.
Huh? Just wait, right? Okay, we're going to move to first review of school board policy. And the first one is 19.01, legislative policy making. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to make any comments about any of these policies before I proceed? Okay, 19.01 is legislative policy making.
Move approval of the advertising.
Second.
Ms. Roberts, motion. Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
19.02, meetings.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Ms. Russell, motion. Ms. Roberts, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
19.03, superintendent relationship.
Move approval of 1903.
Second.
Dr. Moriarty, motion. Ms. Powers, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
19.04, posting of vacancies. This is a rescind.
3 policies. I'll move approval.
Ms. Roberts, motion. Dr. Moriarty, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
19.05, this is a new policy, tutoring.
Move approval of 19.05.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion. Dr. Moriarty, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
19.06, resignation procedure.
Move approval of 1906.
Second.
Dr. Moriarty, motion. Ms. Powers, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
19.07, use of employees' personal property at school.
Move approval of 19.07.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion. Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
19.08, waiver modification of rules, school improvement process, rescind.
Move approval.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion. Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
1909, summer programs.
Move approval of 1909.
Second.
Dr. Moriarty, motion. Ms. Powers, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
1910, dropout prevention and academic intervention programs.
Move approval of 19.10.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion. Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
19.11, exceptional student education.
Move approval of 19.11.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion. Dr. Moriarty, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
1912, selection and adoption of instructional materials.
Move approval of 1912.
Second.
Dr. Moriarty, motion. Ms. Powers, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
19.13, instructional materials program.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Ms. Russell, motion. Ms. Powers, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
19.14, academically high-performing school districts. This is a new policy.
Move approval of 19.14.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion, Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
19.15, athletic coaches.
Move approval of 19.15.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion, Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 19.16, part-time extracurricular personnel.
Move approval 1916.
Second.
Dr. Moriarty, motion, Ms. Powers, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
19.17, contracts for confidential positions, new.
Move approval.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion, Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
19.18, school choice intra-district rescind.
Move to approve 19.18.
Second.
Dr. Moriarty, motion, Ms. Powers, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
19.19, school choice for full-time employees.
Move approval.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion, Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 19.19, school choice for full-time employees.
Move approval.
We just did that one, didn't we? Are we on 19.20?
Oh, I'm sorry.
21, 20.
19.20.
19.20, controlled open enrollment.
Move approval.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion, Dr. Moriarty, second. All those in favor? Aye. 19.21, withdrawal from school.
Move approval.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion, Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
19.22, self-administered medication and epinephrine.
Move approval.
Second.
Ms. Russell, motion, Ms. Powers, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
19.23, student progression.
Move approval 19.23.
Second.
Dr. Moriarty, motion, Ms. Powers, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
19.24, reporting student progress.
I have a question.
Okay.
I believe in the paragraph, the annual report to parents regarding student progress, there's a contradiction or a perceived contradiction. There's a sentence that says, progress reporting will be provided to parents in a written, easy-to-comprehend individual student report in a language that parents can understand. Then it says, this information will also be accessible through secure web-based options as part of the district student information system. Then the next sentence says, an individual student report will be provided in a printed format if requested by a parent. So it appears, you know what I mean? I mean, I think that one of those, I think the sentence, an individual student report will be provided in a printed format if requested by the parent, that sentence needs to come out. If you're annually providing a written report, I think it gives a contradictory feeling that on one hand, we're saying we're going to give you a written report, and then on the other hand, we're saying if you want to ask for one, we'll give you one.
Well, and I think there are certain reports that you have to deliver on paper. You cannot deliver them. Like, I know, like, the progress monitoring data has to be go out within 7 days, and it can't be, oh, check the website. It has to be given to the parents.
Yeah, and I do know that we have an issue with some of the people, some of our students, parents never getting a Focus account, never getting anything, and we have handled that in the past with being sure that once a year we are giving everybody a printed report. But I mean, I just don't want somebody to think, well, okay, well, we're only giving it to you if you ask for it, you know? I realize the other things you're getting, your ongoing reports, but I think once a year, if the district is going to send a printed report once a year, we need to strike that sentence. And I don't believe that's a substantive change, correct? That's just a clarification.
And since this is first review, you can make changes substantively before it gets published for an adoption. But no, this isn't a substantive change.
Okay, so then I would move approval with the deletion of the sentence, "An individual student report will be provided in a printed format if requested by a parent."
Okay.
Second. So we're deleting that, correct, just for clarification?
Yes.
And the report will be provided to the parent.
The sentence above it, 2 sentences above, said it will be provided in a written, easy-to-comprehend individual student report in a language they can understand.
Yes.
So once a year, they're going to get that in a written format. They can also ask for it to see it on the internet, but once a year, they will get a written report, and they don't have to ask for it. We will give it to them. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so you motion, who approved, who
I
seconded?
seconded.
Okay.
Marcia second.
Ms. Roberts, motion, Ms. Powers, second. All those in favor? Aye.
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 19.25, graduation requirements.
Move approval of 19.25.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion, Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor? Aye. 19.26, credits from other schools.
Move to approve 19.26.
Second.
Dr. Moriarty, motion, Ms. Powers, second. All those in favor? Aye. 19.27, general education development, GED tests.
Move
I move-
approval.
Second.
Ms. Russell, motion, Dr. Moriarty, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
19.28, retiree health and...
That was removed.
Oh,
That was
I
removed.
apologize. Okay, removed. Thank you for that. Okay. Now we're moving on to public hearing of school board policy. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to speak on any of these policies? Seeing none. 20.01, district organization.
Move approval.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion. Dr. Moriarty, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
20.02, development of administrative procedures.
Move approval.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion. Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
20.03, working days, rescind.
Move approval.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion. Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
20.04, standards of ethical conduct.
I move to approve 20.04.
Second.
Dr. Moriarty, motion. Ms. Powers, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
20.05, self-reporting of criminal charges and traffic citations, rescind.
Move to approve 20.05.
Second.
Dr. Moriarty, motion. Ms. Powers, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
20.06, professional leave, rescind.
Move approval.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion. Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
20.07, principals, meetings, rescind.
Move approval of 20.07.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion. Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor? Aye. 20.08, benefits for non-represented staff, rescind.
Move approval.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion. Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 20.09, lesson plans, rescind.
Move approval of 20.09.
Second.
9.
Ms. Powers, motion. Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor? Aye. 20.10, articulation and access to Florida college system institutions.
Move approval of 20.10.
Second.
Ms. Russell, motion. Ms. Powers, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
20.11, requirements for extracurricular participation.
Move approval of 20.11.
Second.
Ms. Russell, motion. Ms. Powers, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 20.12, school supplies sale, rescind.
Move approval of 20.12.
Second.
Ms. Powers, motion. Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
20.13, co-curricular responsibilities.
Move approval of 20.03.
13.
13, sorry.
That's all right.
Took my glasses off for a second.
Ms. Powers, motion. Ms. Russell, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
20.14, faculty meetings.
Move approval of 20.14.
Second.
Dr. Moriarty, motion. Ms. Powers, second. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, we are open to the board.
Who starts?
You may start.
I just want to thank the Palm City Elementary Band and Chorus and Mr. Kinsella for being here and their amazing performance today. It was quite a show, and I think it was a great thing that they were here. Mr. Kinsella was a former Teacher of the Year nominee just a few years back, and you could tell he really puts his heart and soul with the students. So I know he's gone, but wanted to give him kudos for that. And it was brought up about the pool, and I just wanted to invite anyone who's interested in the pool. They can go back and watch the workshop replay on MCTV. Mr. Seacrest gave us an update at our last workshop, and will probably give you a lot more details, as well as the website. I believe Dr. Miller was directing people on that. But just in general, I know that there's definitely an effort to get that pool opened as soon as possible. So we appreciate the feedback on that, and hopefully it gets open very soon. Thanks.
Robert?
Yeah, so just in case anybody was interested, there's a youth dialogue tomorrow night at the Blake Library at 5 o'clock. Other than that, that's all I know. Thank you.
Ms. Powers?
So just really quickly, just reiterating Literacy Week next week. So please, if you would like to volunteer in one of our younger learner classrooms, our birth to 5 space, please reach out to me and we'll get you set up in a classroom. We have all the books already provided. So if you just come ready to read. And if you like the littlest learners, our little babies, they're so sweet and they love to be read to as well. And then VPK registration begins February 1st. That means you can, parents can get their VPK certificate and take it to their school of choice. So go to the Early Learning Coalition website, elcirmo.org, and go to the family portal, and you can do everything right online, get your certificate, and then figure out which school you would like your child to go. And we encourage everyone to please take advantage of the voluntary pre-kindergarten program. It really does make a difference in your child's education.
Ms. Russell? Superintendent Main?
It's just a couple of things. We did just recently find out that we received another financial award, so I'd like for Mr. Morrison, I'm putting him on the spot for a second, but if you could just explain to the board the award that was received by your department.
It depends on which one. We have one on the agenda this
The
afternoon.
ASBO.
Yes. On the agenda and under the information items, we received a certificate of excellence in financial reporting from the Association of School Business Officials International. That is a certificate as a result of a rigorous review of our financial disclosure as contained in our ACFR, which formerly was known as the CAFR, which is our annual comprehensive financial reporting. This organization is an international organization that reviews financial data and reviews financial disclosure and financial statements. And we have met those standards at that international level, which resulted in the certificate that we received. Thank you.
Thank you. I also wanted to thank the board for the support in last week's Datacom presentations for principals. I know that the timing of those Datacoms during the day, does not align to all of our board member schedules, but we will do these 3 times a year, so there's another opportunity coming up at the end of the school year if you were not able to attend the first round. But the principals really appreciated the support, and for those that weren't able to attend, we did have that discussion with them, and they understand the process and the importance of that level of work and that support. So thank you. And I also want to thank Mr. Jeff Raymond for doing double duty right now. Mr. Raymond is going to be helping to cover at Anderson Middle School as, I guess you could say, interim principal / director of HR until we get somebody on board to replace Miss Jarrett, Principal Jarrett. So thank you, sir, for that. And we hope to have interviews underway, I believe, on the 29th of the month, if that's my memory serves me correctly. So that's all I have, Madam Chair.
Well, I was going to mention the Datacom presentations. I wasn't able to see them all, but I had an opportunity to see 4 of them, and I was really impressed. The principals are really taking ownership. They are working really diligently. Their numbers, they're so proud. They showed the progress monitoring from period 1 to 2, and most of them had gains, which is impressive. And one of them being a brand-new principal. So I was very impressed, and I was happy to be there, and thanks for the invite, and I look forward to the next ones. And if that is it, we are adjourned.